plus different companies in 50 plus different countries, and been able to consistently expose their products, services, and businesses despite economic downturns, crises, or challenges in personal life.
What I have seen is that my income has actually tripled, and I know it's going to get better, but also it's actually remained steady, so very predictable.
When I started with Pajama Bosses, my income grew from an average about $3,000 a month to 2 years later reaching up to sort of $90,000 a month.
To get very, very finite, fast results with massive action and lovely duplication I thought this is such easy. This is like taking candy from a baby. This is like helping people to a different degree. And why isn't everybody doing it?
All these students applied what I'm about to teach you now. Before I reveal the 3 steps in the online system, let me share with you what you can expect today. This training is going to be about 60 minutes long. I know that sounds long, but I'm going to pack it with valuable information, and I promise you're going to leave feeling transformed with dozens of actionable steps to start implementing in your network marketing business. This is how it's going to work. For about 5 minutes, I'll be sharing our background and how we learned the things about duplication and how you can do this as well. Then, for about 40 minutes, I'll be going through the 3 steps that thousands of network marketing leaders use right now to create duplication, even if you don't have a large team yet. And it's important that you know that it's not just me pitching some paid course the whole time. This is actually our best content from our paid courses, but most importantly, these are the exact 3 steps that most of our successful students have used to 5x, 10x, even 30x their businesses to 6, multiple 6, and even 7 figures. And then at the end, for about 5 minutes, I will make you an exclusive offer for anyone who'd love to continue learning with us beyond just this free training. In the last 10 minutes, I'll be going through many Q&As, answering all the questions that you may have. So let's get started. You probably don't care about my story of how I came to Australia with just 2 suitcases and $2,000 a year before I started my first network marketing business in 2005. And then 6 years later, being recognized as a $1 million top earner in my company, and then another 6 years fast forward, having a coaching and software company exclusively serving network marketers that's in the 100 fastest growing companies in the whole of Australia. But what you should care about is that Miguel and myself created a large team in over 30 countries around the world in our own network marketing business. And we helped countless people in our own organization to achieve 6- and 7-figure incomes, and then went on to help our students around the world to do the same. That may all sound like it's easy for me to say, but I promise, when we started in network marketing, we had no skills. In fact, 2 years into our journey, we were over $200,000 in debt. And when we first created an online duplication system for our team, your dog probably had a larger team than us. Now, to be completely transparent, the stories that you're about to hear about our students are about people who either had an existing team or when they started working with us, they went fully and worked extremely hard and were incredibly teachable. In the last 4 years alone, we helped 14,381 leaders prospect over 459,221 people, built over 412 team duplication systems, which in turn created hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue in their network marketing companies. Now, these aren't some wannabe entrepreneurs. These are leaders who are serious to create duplication online in a simple way. This training will be valuable for you if you keep preparing searching for new people. It's also going to be valuable if you see other people in your company or social media making big money and growing fast and always wonder what they're doing that you're not. If you're thinking about when will your team finally start growing faster without you having to hold everyone's hand, and if you wish you had a way of automating some of the prospecting and training so you could stop wasting your time on repetitive things and work in such long days. However, if you think this will build your 6- or 7-figure business posting before and after pictures on Instagram all day, or if you're looking for a shortcut that gets you leads without learning any skill, this is not for you. In fact, I'm not suggesting that you will receive any kind of results. In fact, what you're about to hear is the behind the scenes of 4 years working hand in hand with thousands of network marketing leaders around the world. We're going to share cutting-edge strategies for creating sustainable duplication from scratch.
It gives me the opportunity to build something not only in the Netherlands but throughout the whole world, and that is something with lockdowns and all these crazy things that are going on. You can build even in the lockdown, and that's something that we have.
I'm even right now working with somebody in Greece. So that was something that never happened before. So it gives me a real big vision. Everything is possible with this.
As you can see, our students represent every type of network marketing company, product, services, and come from more than 50 different countries around the world. Before we dive in, let me address the three common concerns that you may have. What if I have no team yet? Listen, you have to start from somewhere, and I wish I had the information I'm about to share with the exact tools our students used when I first started a network marketing business. You're in the right place. What if I don't know where to find people? I will teach you today how you can find infinite prospects and the skill that helps you teach it to your team. What if I don't have much time or much money to invest? There's always time and money. What we offer and help our students with is not costly, but it requires resourcefulness and consistency. I believe you'll find lots of value in the next 45 minutes, so stick with me until the end. So if you're in network marketing and follow what we're about to share, you will do better than what you're doing right now. Because most other people out there are just listening to free live stream videos on how to create more leads through social media and get more customers in Facebook groups. Now, those things are not going to get you there. Also, most people just focus on selling products and recruiting new people. Nobody teaches you on how to scale your business through systems. You're in the right place to learn this. Before I share the 3 steps on how you can do that, I want to share with you the 2 common challenges with creating online duplication. What is duplication in the first place? It is just simply your team creating results, or sometimes we hear it is a large number of people taking simple actions consistently. Now, the first challenge is not directly related to online duplication, but are you thinking, if I sponsor enough people, eventually I'll find someone just like me who works just as hard and duplication is going to happen. And then you end up focusing 100% on prospecting and recruiting instead of focusing more time on thinking how to help the new team members have the best chance for duplication. Here's the first challenge. Duplication is not a recruiting numbers game. In fact, the best way of picturing the growth of your business is an endless funnel. We call it the endless network marketing funnel. In fact, most people focus on top to get a lot of prospects into the funnel, but their systems and processes for duplication are broken. So instead of getting people to progress through the ranks and advance, they end up falling off. Now, if you had a funnel filled with holes and you were trying to pour water into it, would you first fix the holes or would you first pour more water? Fix the holes, right? So why does everyone in network marketing keep teaching you to keep sponsoring more people without fixing the holes you have in this funnel? You can see how establishing a solid system to follow first will increase the results in the long run. This is the first challenge most people have. Now, the second challenge is the misconception that online marketing methods can be blindly used in network marketing to increase results. After 15 years in network marketing, one thing we have learned is that duplication is an infrastructure, not a skill or a transaction, that gives you the opportunity to learn skills and create results. Now, while in online marketing there's amazing tools to automate sales and customer acquisition, there's no provision to create an infrastructure for others to create a skill. The objective is simply to sell more things directly. So when it comes to network marketing and applying online marketing methods, there's a lot of confusion in the marketplace, and the truth is, online gurus don't really understand duplication. Our experience in creating multiple 7 figures in both industries, online and network marketing, has taught me this. While both are powerful and they have their own advantages, not everything in online marketing can be applied to network marketing. The obvious question is, how do we create and increase duplication online in a simple way? So let's get to it. Today I'm going to share with you the 3 steps to create online duplication in a simple way. Step 1 is going to be, if you can fix it, you can duplicate it. The simple online duplication process we taught to over 14,381 leaders to scale up to 15x in less than 12 months. Step 2 is going to be the infinite prospecting code, or how you can access infinite prospects and convert them into serious business builders without learning cold market prospecting. And finally, step 3, we're going to talk about the fast track autobahn that will grow leaders. How to design simple tools for online team duplication. So let's start with step 1. If you can fix it, you can duplicate it. The simple online duplication process, we taught over 14,000 leaders to scale up to 15x in less than 12 months. Are you overwhelmed and confused because you don't know why duplication is not happening in your business? Are you taking massive action and sponsoring new people, but you just don't seem to get any significant amount of duplication? In this step, I'm going to show you how you can uncover why your duplication is not happening and how you can fix the challenges and start creating it. Many leaders applying to work with us personally want to understand why duplication is not happening in their team. Are your people working? Are they sharing information? Are they following up? Are they getting new customers? Are they getting team members started? Just the other day, I asked these questions to a new student and she had no answer. So because she didn't know what was going on in each step in her team, she didn't know where to start. Do you feel like this? You see, if you want to create duplication, you need to know what is happening. First step is to understand what a duplication process is and what each step involves. And the second is to be able to identify where the challenge is. Here are the 5 steps of the timeless duplication process which can be adapted to use online. Number 1, find and contact. 2, invite and present. 3, follow up. 4, place an order. And 5, get started. If you repeat these 5 steps and teach them to your team, you will create duplication. More, if you track the numbers in each of these steps, you'll be able to see where you're having trouble and what we need to tweak and adjust. Once your numbers are working, you can start teaching your team what you're doing and expect them to also get the same results. That's duplication. Here's what the numbers should look like. Out of about 100 people you find and contact, you should aim to have at least 60 watch your information in an online video tool and follow up with a minimum 48 effectively. Out of these, a minimum of 12 should place a product order. This could be either customers or business builders. And out of these 12, at least 2 will become business builders. Now, this is not an exact science, but if the numbers are a lot smaller in one of the steps, then you know where in the process you have to tweak. For example, if you had only shared your video with 10 instead of 60 people in a month, you can't expect to sponsor 2 new business builders. You will need to work on your ability to share your video with more people. Or in another example, if you're only following up with 10 out of the 60 people, then you know you can't have much success either. You need to learn how to follow up effectively with people. Or if you followed up with everyone, let's say with 48 prospects, but you only got 3 customers, you know you'll need to work on your ability to get orders from people you follow up with. Make sense? So if you can track it, you can fix it. And if you can fix it, you can duplicate it. Now, we used to keep spreadsheets and went crazy with having to track everything manually. When we first wanted to create a system for our team, we purchased 7 different softwares, everything from funnel page creator, CRM system, video editor, video host software, and others. And the membership fee costs alone were over $3,500 a year, and we still couldn't track duplication. Needless to say, no one else would do that in our team. So when we designed our proprietary software, My Duplicator, we designed it with network marketing in mind because we couldn't find a software that would do all the things a network marketing team would need it to do. Here's what we do in our software and how our students can track all the numbers automatically. As you can see, we have a circle for each of the 5 duplication steps right on the dashboard. You can see what you did in each step of duplication, and you can even choose a time bracket, say last week, this month, or just today. You can click on each of the circles to see where the prospects that advanced to each of the specific steps and what their activity and actions have been, like how much of the information video they've watched and when their next follow-up is scheduled for. In this way, you are in control. You always know where in the process you need to improve and which prospects to work on.
Everybody knows what to do. You can also track your whole organization, like how many videos have been shown. You can see if you are on target. Like, I mean, these are really amazing things. I spoke to people who own big businesses, and and they said, and we said, we got KPIs. And KPIs, wow, is key performance indicators. We can measure basically what's happening in your team, and the business needs to be able to be measured. And now you can measure not only orders, which we have our own system for, but we can measure activity.
People can really have a good idea of their exact numbers, how many times they were able to share the link every day, how many times they were able to follow up, and we know roughly what the conversion should be, for example. So if we see that, for example, people share a lot of videos, but no one is really watching them, or they do not follow up, then we know exactly at which step we need to help that distributor.
As you can see, if you can track it, you can duplicate it. This is how you remove the secret reason for overwhelm and confusion of hardworking and disciplined network marketing leaders. How would you feel if you had the clarity and transparency of what is happening in your business and your team? Would that give you more confidence to take more action? Now that we have a process and we can track for duplication, the question becomes, how can we find enough people to speak to so we can put them through this process? So let's look at the next step to answer this question. Infinite prospecting code, how you can access infinite prospects and convert them into serious business builders without having to learn the cold market prospecting. So, are you struggling to find more people? Even the shiniest new social media strategy won't fix your problem. You can keep chasing the latest trend and the latest platform, but if you understand what I'm about to teach you, this will all become a lot easier. The truth is, you too can find infinite prospects before you learn the latest social media strategies and any cold market recruiting. There's a hidden secret only top earners are masters of. Imagine joining your company today. There's two ways to reach the first 100 prospects, and only one of them duplicates fast. The first option is you can do it 100% yourself. After you run out of people in your warm market, you have to build the skill to cold market prospect, which takes time. So the growth and duplication in this way is slow, as very few people in your team will ever learn how to master cold market prospecting. So even if you become a prospecting superstar, this will not create duplication. The other option is you can speak to your warm market, 20 or so prospects in the first 7 days, and let's say 4 of them join, and each of them speaks to 20 of their warm market in the following 7 days. In this way, you have surpassed 100 prospects for your business in just less than 2 weeks without ever having to learn how to prospect people you don't know, learning Facebook ads, or putting out fancy funnels. You see, this is a much faster path as it requires very little skill from your new team members to learn. So it duplicates fast. But there's a catch. For all this to happen and to be able to take advantage of this way of building, while you and your team are learning the skill of cold market prospecting, the key for this to work is that the prospects don't just join your business, but they'll actually take action and invite people quickly themselves. There's a simple reason your team is not doing enough of it. They don't have a simple way of introducing information to their prospects. In fact, they believe that they can't do what you did to introduce them to your opportunity. So the key to building quickly and having access to infinite prospects is having the right system of introducing information to the prospect and being able to showcase it to your prospect in front of their eyes. This is the epiphany Miguel and I had when we burned out in our network marketing business and decided to build an online duplication system. It was exactly 18 months before we 10x our income and were recognized as millionaires on our company stage. At the core of it was the tool that gave the prospects the epiphany that they can do what we did. You need a video inside a trackable tool. So for this to work, you do want to use a personal online funnel, but you have to understand while funnels are great for network marketing, there is only one safe way to use them in network marketing so you can create duplication. For duplication to happen, funnels have to be, number one, simple to make or pre-made for your team. Number two, inexpensive for your team to get and maintain. 3, powerful and short video overview inserted into the funnel. And 4, requires only a simple way to share. While there are many fancy funnel softwares that you can use, unfortunately, most won't satisfy the 4 requirements above. So this is why in our My Duplicator, we have created a simple and powerful way for leaders and their team to share information through customizable sales funnels. Once a leader creates a funnel, and it literally just takes them 30 seconds to do that, their team can join the system and start using the same pre-made funnel so they don't have to do anything. Just start taking action. Now, there's plenty of expensive funnel softwares, but in every case, your team will have to also learn how to use these complex softwares, and they'll also need other softwares to duplicate your system. In My Duplicator, we have everything you need ready for our students to use. The most effective funnel templates that have converted the best after working with over 14,000 students, ready for your presentation video to be inserted. You can choose to insert your company video, or if you're more advanced and you can make your own, you can use our training and script and make a 7 to 10 minutes presentation video. There is everything you need for your team to quickly start reaching out and practicing the infinite prospecting. Here's how you make a funnel in literally just 30 seconds. Just copy and paste the link of the video that you want to insert, and if you want to change the language or words in the funnel, just quickly change it here. Your team will be able to just sign up and start prospecting with the same funnel, but personalized to them, and see their own prospects and information in their own CRM system. What is even better, you'll be able to see how much of the video the prospect is watching in real time to be able to follow up effectively.
One of my leaders absolutely loves the fact that we know what people are exploring. Thanks to the platform, we know, for example, if a prospect has seen the main video and then if they want exploring more about the products or more about the business opportunity, so that when we do the follow-up call, we actually have an idea already of what the person has in mind. And that was super helpful for many of them, especially because many distributors are product oriented. They don't necessarily dare to talk about the business. But when they see that people explore the videos that talk about the business through the link, they are more comfortable talking about the business.
One of the greatest things we've done is they've given us the ability to really say and prove anyone can do it with us. It doesn't matter how you want to build. If you want to build cold market, if you want to build hot market, this system unlocked that for everybody. Anybody can come into our organization and they have the same exact information as somebody that's building sales funnels and lead capture pages and email campaigns for 20 years. And for me, that's always been our goal. That's a big achievement to take it to that next level.
So now you've learned how to duplicate your prospecting easily and online. Are you wondering how you will grow leaders? So let's go to step number 3. Step 3, the fast-track autobahn that will grow leaders. How to design simple tools for online team duplication. Do you maybe have a small or a large team already, but you're not reaching your target income because duplication is not happening? What are the steps that would allow everyone in your team to go as fast as possible and develop their leadership and to do all of that online? Or are you wondering, I have nobody in my team, how can I give everyone I sponsor the best opportunity to create results and become a leader? The reality is your team is not taking enough action because they're confused and not sure what to do. If you're able to point them in the right direction and have a single path that they would follow with small prompts along the way, how many of your team members would take massive action? This is especially important in the first hour, first day, and first week when somebody joins the business. You need to make sure the correct action is taken and that the new team member is guided to do the right things and to do them right. Imagine 3 to 4 levels deep inside your team where you do not have the influence. Are people getting started correctly? Are their expectations educated in the right way? The reason duplication breaks the deeper you go in your team is because the message of what goes next gets lost. What you need is a time-specific way to give a new person just enough to take action, get results, and move on to learn a new skill, and be able to track their learning, activity, and results. We call it the fast-track autobahn because when you create it, there is no speed limits for your team, just like on the German Autobahn. In fact, the first key to online duplication is what happens in the first hour of someone's business. Your first step to fix duplication numbers is to get someone started correctly and automate that with an online tool that an entire team can use. Some of the important ingredients of this tool are to break belief patterns, educate a new team member's expectations, and get them into the correct action with the simple first steps. Often getting started videos are packed with great information, but they don't drive action and get new team members overwhelmed with learning the things that are not important in the first hour. The second step to creating the no speed limit Autobahn is having a simple and effective first 7-day process to get the new team member results. Over the last 15 years, we've created dozens of these 7-day training videos, both for our own teams and many other teams around the world. A couple of the most important tips I can give you for the first 7-day training is that you need to focus on getting duplication within the first 7 days. That is, a new team member getting started, at least one new business builder. Of course, some members can do a lot more, but you want to focus on what everyone can do and celebrate at the end of their first week. And finally, the third important step to creating online Autobahn for your business is a leadership development training teaching all the basics and important steps. This training needs to go well into the first year of somebody's business and cover every skill necessary to create at least 6 figures in network marketing. We found there's precise steps and missions that you need to teach somebody in the right order to be able to create leaders on autopilot and on demand. Once you have this Autobahn in 3 steps, it is important to have the visibility on how your team is going with their learning. In fact, you want to be able to track learning, activity, and results of everybody in your team. We give our students the whole system of what to do in the first hour. In fact, we give them a special funnel they share with the new team members, including the video that the new team members watch when they join their team. We then also give them a specific 7-day process to follow to learn the first important skills of prospecting and recruiting and help them to sponsor their first new team member. The exciting thing is you can track where your team members are in the 7-day track and if they're completing the activity suggested along the way. I'd have to say that out of all the different automation steps to help your team, this 7-day training will be the core step ensuring that you get duplication quickly, simply, and 100% online. After 7 days of them completing the Getting Started training, you will also see every team member's specific action, who is in leader positions based on their activity, and what the total team is doing in addition. And as you can see, you'll be able to see their 5 circles of the duplication process, so you can help them troubleshoot and improve their prospecting and recruiting. Finally, we also give our students an extensive 7-module training with all the details of all duplication timelines, basic network marketing skills, including cold market prospecting through social media. If you have these first 3 steps of the duplication covered, you'll be able to create the fast-track Autobahn that will grow leaders and online team duplication. How would you feel knowing your team has the first steps covered and they don't entirely depend on you teaching them every step and every skill? Would you feel relieved? Would that inspire you to take more action? Absolutely.
You really taught me how to raise leaders again in a duplicatable way. And that was the biggest breakthrough for me in the last couple months. And I'm very, very thankful for that. And you really told me exactly what to do, how to do it, and I implemented your advice. I used the platform, and I'm raising a whole new generation of leaders in my team. So they really set higher goals, went to work. They saw their numbers month after month because they could check very easily. It's very visual. The platform is very visual. They could really see how many links they had shared, for example, in May, in June, in July. As a result, they could see how many follow-ups, how many people had signed up, become customers. So it was an easy way for them to understand exactly what they needed to do, clarity on how to help people sponsor in a duplicatable way. And thanks to the methodology you guys are teaching, and thanks to the platform, to My Duplicators. there's a real community that you guys were able to establish, which is amazing. I truly believe that if you want to achieve something, you have to have a mentor. Mentoring is so important to give you clarity, to give you the tools when you need them, when you are able to use them. And you know, the best, really probably the one of the best things that happened to me in my business is to meet you guys, because you came at the right time in my business, and mentorship is really critical to help you overcome challenges and get the right guidance.
Cool. We went through a lot today. Take a moment to catch your breath before moving any further and give yourself a pat on the back for joining in and working on improving your business today. To review, we've gone over 3 of my best secrets for scaling any network marketing business substantially and fast. These are the exact strategies that our top students have used. Number 1, if you can fix it, you can duplicate it. The simple online duplication process we taught over 14,381 leaders to scale up to 15x in less than 12 months. Step 2, infinite prospecting code, how you can access infinite prospects and convert them into serious business builders without learning cold market prospecting. And finally, step 3, the fast track autobahn that will grow leaders, how to design simple tools for online team duplication. Now that you understand these 3 steps, you can see how a powerful system that includes all the tools that cover these steps would be. This is how we designed My Duplicator. Imagine having a tool that is both incredibly powerful and easy to use. Imagine finally being able to effortlessly convert prospects into customers and team members. And imagine finally having a real online business that both has the respect of your friends and your family, all without having to pay thousands of dollars a month for the tools. See, we have hundreds of customers paying many thousands of dollars a year to be a part of our coaching progress, so they have access to My Duplicator, and it's a no-brainer for them. But since you're here today and we want to personally invest in tomorrow's leaders, you need to pay close attention if you want to get access for just a small fraction of that. We've seen My Duplicator change lives of so many people from all different experience levels and walks of lives, and I want to make this an even bigger no-brainer for you. This special offer that I'm about to share in a minute with you will allow you to better implement what you've learned today. First, you should know that this is literally the greatest offer we've ever made. We have had My Duplicator software since 2015. Until today, My Duplicator was only available to our private students when they joined our high-level coaching programs and paid us thousands of dollars to get started. So during today's call, if you sign up for an annual subscription at an amazing price that I'll share with you in just a minute, I'm also going to throw in 6 additional bonuses as my gift to help make it even easier for you to start creating duplication online. The first gift is my new Duplication Secrets Masterclass. In the past, we've sold a previous version of this training for as much as $9.97, and it's been purchased by over 3,000 people. In fact, some of the testimonials students you saw today are all graduates of this training program. If you take advantage of today's offer, you can get the entire program completely free. Inside Duplication Secrets Masterclass, you'll find 7 modules guiding you through all the duplication timelines. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, and the first year. And showing you how to build a profitable network marketing business from scratch and get it to 6 and even 7-figure level. In the 7 modules, where I hold your hand every step of the way, you will learn everything from scripts to recruit to a monthly schedule of events that creates unstoppable momentum. You will learn how to create international business and daily methods of operation for creating 6 figures and beyond. You'll find hundreds of instantly actionable strategies for boosting your recruiting. The second free bonus will be a prospecting funnel template ready for you to use. This chosen template is the winner based on our experience of working with over 14,000 leaders over the past 4 years and comes with specific instructions on how to choose the right video to insert for presenting the information about your company and products. And if you're more advanced, a detailed training on how to make your own video that will convert customers into business builders. The entire process of setting up your funnel takes 30 seconds, and you can always change the copy, the video, or the language as you like. The next free bonus we are going to give you is a complete funnel for getting your new team members started correctly when they first sign up with you. This tool is complete with a video that helps them take the right action when they first join and educate their expectations so they get excited about learning and, more importantly, taking massive action with you. This is a tool that will help you put your new team member on the fast track autobahn, even when you sleep. Now, the fourth free bonus we decided to include is a live video onboarding call within the first couple of days after you get started. On this call, you will have the chance to ask us any questions about how to use My Duplicator correctly. Check in with us if you have any questions about setting up the whole software for yourself and your team, and meet our super competent Pajama Bosses coaching team. We have included this live call for everyone because we know that people often don't achieve their potential, not because they don't have the right tools, but because they don't have the right support. In fact, we decided to go full out on support and further training for you so you can advance together with us. First, remember you'll have access to recorded training since the day you join. But how about being able to ask us a question every week live? In fact, everyone who purchases today and for a limited time will get access to weekly Q&A calls where we answer any business-related questions and teach you on how to use My Duplicator more effectively. You will also have access to our invite-only private Facebook group where all of our My Duplicator students hang out and share success stories and tips, which is why it's one of the best groups for network marketers on the internet today. So let's sum up everything you're about to get one more time. Number one, you're going to get My Duplicator membership for an entire year. You're also going to get access to Duplication Secrets Masterclass, Prospecting Funnel Template, and how to make your presentation video training. Also, getting started funnel and video for your new team members, and a live onboarding call to get you started on the right track with My Duplicator. We're also going to throw in weekly Q&A calls and 24/7 access to our invite-only private Facebook group. That comes to a total value of $3,568. I'm obviously not going to charge you over $3,500 for all of this today. In fact, not even close. But even if I did, if all of this would help you just to make another extra $500 every single month, wouldn't that be worth it? Or even if all this did was to help you get to your goal 6 or 12 months faster, wouldn't it be worth it? So like I said before, My Duplicator, along with all the bonuses, is worth more than $3,568. But this is a special offer to celebrate the release of our new version of My Duplicator. For today only, we're taking off almost 90% of that price, all the way down to just $397. So to get started right now and claim your spot, just click on the button right here on this page, or just go to myduplicator.com/launch. Fill out our secure order form on the next page and off you go. As soon as you fill out that form, you'll be taken directly into the brand new My Duplicator account and access all of the other bonuses that we have included. Finally, I know you must have a lot of questions, so let's answer some straight away. So what happens after 12 months? Well, should you wish to renew My Duplicator membership after 12 months, you're going to be able to renew it at the exact same price of $397. There's no obligation, but if you love it, you're going to be able to be grandfathered in that price for life. The next question is, will I have to spend money on other tools? Absolutely not. There is no obligation for you to spend money on absolutely anything at all. Is it difficult to set up and use? We have created My Duplicator with an easy way to set it up. Literally within the first 10 minutes, you can have all the funnels and all the setup ready for you to use and start sharing your prospecting funnel with your prospects. Does my team need this? Yes, your team is absolutely going to want to have their own membership to My Duplicator. In this way, you can help them to create results in the best way possible. I have a big team. Is this for me? Absolutely. My Duplicator has been used by leaders around the world that have six-figure, multiple six-figure, and even seven-figure businesses. And it's extremely successful at systemizing and scaling businesses. How fast will I get results? Well, this is absolutely up to you. How fast and how hard are you willing to work? However, one thing that we are going to give you is really unlimited support through our onboarding calls, weekly Q&A calls, and private community so that you can get more support and get troubleshooting to the fastest results as soon as possible. What if I don't like it? Well, guess what? We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you, after 29 days, you have tried everything, gone through our training, used the 7-day fast-track videos, and you don't like it, then just write a small email to us and we will refund your money back. Is there a payment plan? No, there is no payment plan. We are giving you literally over 90% off the $3,568 value. So this time, take advantage of this opportunity and get all the free bonuses involved as well. How is this software different? This software was designed for network marketers who want to create online duplication. There is absolutely no other tool that is able to track your duplication and help you with the cutting-edge tools that My Duplicator has. What can I do to make it work? Well, guess what? First of all, get started today. Make sure you secure the special offer right now, and then go ahead and go through the 7-day fast-track videos to take action instantly. Make sure that you're joining us on the onboarding call, on weekly Q&A calls, and in the private community so we can help you troubleshoot and get the results as fast as possible. How easy is it to set up? Guess what? My Duplicator was designed to be really straightforward and simple and be able to use by anyone, no matter what their background and skills are. So it is very simple and you can literally set it up in a matter of minutes.
It's very, very easy to use. Everybody can use it, even I. I'm not a computer specialist or something. So it's very easy to use.
So you're going to get My Duplicator membership for the entire year, Duplication Secrets Masterclass, Prospecting Funnel, How to Make Your Presentation Video Training, Getting Started Funnel, video for your new team members, a live onboarding call to get you on the right track, weekly Q&A calls, and 24/7 access to our event-only private Facebook group, all with a total value of $3,568. But right now, you can access everything for just $397. Click the button right here on this page and just go to myduplicator.com/launch. Now, let me throw in a final bonus, but just for the first 20 people that jump in. I want to give the fast action takers the training that I believe helped us when we first launched a team online duplication system. If you're one of the first 20 people that get started today, you'll also get the fast track training for your first 7 days to get you further into the autobahn of duplication and leadership to help you advance in the first week of using My Duplicator. In this training, you're going to learn the most important skill of getting a commitment from a prospect and work towards duplicating yourself by sponsoring one new business builder. Imagine if everyone in your team was able to have access to the correct training when they first joined and each day for the first 7 days. How much time would you save onboarding and training everybody? How much clarity and confidence would everyone have in your team?
I thought it was normal to be so busy, and now I look back going, wow, like, look at all the almost spare time I've got, which I've been productive with it, but it's just amazing how much I was doing compared to now. So interesting.
I don't need to explain anything anymore to people. If people ask me a question, then I can say, okay, maybe I can refer you to that part of the system, and if you have some questions, please contact me back. So it's a lot of time freedom that you have.
I feel great because my team is independent, so I'm almost, I am at the moment of going full out myself. And that can be done because there's independence and there's leadership and they know what to do. And that is something that I definitely got from working with you guys and working with My Duplicator.
And if we've got the secret sauce, I mean, it's simply amazing. So, business perspective, love having a tool and system that you can rely on. If there's anything with regards to the system that I would say is, I had to make sure that I stayed the librarian, that I could direct people to the tool and show them what they needed to use, rather than me always having to climb in and do my natural thing. I know everything, I can teach you everything. That way, creating more time for myself because I'm using the product to rather do the training and the teaching and create the disciplines.
But right now, you can get access to everything for just $397. Go ahead right now, click on the button right here on the page, or just go to myduplicator.com/launch, and I will see you inside My Duplicator.